Firstly, I've got to ask you, what's your karaoke song?
Ooh, I think anything Drake. Anything Drake, yeah.
Solid choice, although quite hard to sing on the karaoke box, but I love it. Tell me a bit about how you fell in love with football and how your football journey started.
It started with my dad and younger brother. They used to kick a ball in the park, and I just started kicking the ball in the park with them. Loved kicking the ball about. Started training with my younger brother with the boys team, and yeah, every time I got opportunity after school, at school, literally just kicking the ball about. And yeah, at the time there weren't really girls football teams at the time, so I used to train with the boys, and at the start they'd be like, "Oh, you're a girl, we don't want to train with you," and then they'll see I've schooled them up or something, and they'll invite me to join. And yeah, I think after that got into a girls football team, which was Tottenham. So yeah.
Yeah, well, from that, you know, kicking a ball around the park to playing here professionally for Spurs, and of course your England call-up last year. What was that moment, getting your first international cap? What was that like?
Yeah, it was a crazy 24 hours because it was just after the FA Cup final. Obviously, disappointing result for us, but I think after reflecting, like, the occasion, what we did, making history at the club, and yeah, being a part of that was just amazing. And then getting a call from Serena the next day saying we've been invited to train, and I think it was just a crazy feeling. I was buzzing, called my family, told everyone, and yeah, they were so happy for me.
And can you remember where you were when you were watching the last Euros?
Yeah, I was at home watching with family. Yeah, it was such an amazing scenes for the girls. I think what they've done for the country, what they've done for women's football, what they've done for the sport. Yeah, it was so great to see. And then I think I was so nervous watching at home, and so it was such a great feeling. I think even coming into club and how everyone was so buzzing for England. So yeah.
And then what's that feeling like, knowing that, you know, hopefully you might be a part of the next Euros?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, the last couple of months has been mad for me. I think the turnaround, and off the back of last season, I think having such a good and impactful season, earning a place in England, and I think every call up is still special to me. Every time I get the email saying I've got the call up, I think it's a chance for me to grow, improve, be in the environment with top class players, and yeah, hopefully I can earn my place.
Playing at Wembley, playing at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, it must be so special, especially being a London girl yourself. What are those moments like? Did you ever imagine that would be happening?
Honestly, like, a lot of things I don't think about until it's done. So when I'm in the moment, I'm focused, and like when I sit back or we talk about it with family, like, I would have never thought I'd be playing at Wembley, sold out against USA at the FA Cup final. Like, I would have never thought that growing up, especially when I didn't think that women's football was such a big thing, and like didn't know that you could be professional footballers. And I think the way the game's grown when I was young till now, and it's going to continue to keep growing. So yeah, I'm excited for that.
And on a personal level, I know you overcame a lot to overcome your injury and bounce back. How did you do that mentally to now get to where you are today?
I think having the right people around me, family is a big part of that. Having the right staff, coaches around me. I think back in the time, I was quite young, so having to go through such a big injury at that time was quite hard, but having the right people around me, going through clips of why I fell in love with the game of football definitely helped me through that. And yeah, I took it day by day, and I had no rush to get it back. I just wanted to feel good again, and yeah, just grow from there.
What were those clips? Some of those epic goals that got the promotion?
Yeah, definitely on repeat.
Yeah, on repeat. And for you, what's next? What's next for JESS NAZ? What can we expect?
I think for me, just keep growing as a person, as a player. I think build consistency. I think I've been at the club for a while, so I want to be, you know, a key player for this club, scoring goals, creating assists, and I think ultimately being the best person and version I can be of myself, and at England just thriving, trying to get to levels, scoring goals, and yeah, helping the team out as much as I can.
And expanding your Drake repertoire on the karaoke box too. Awesome, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.